Hey Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome to your November reading. Sorry about October. Oh no, I mean, you know, I feel like y'all had a lot of shit to do. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh. Six of Cups. What? Were you going back and forth with the next? Or an in-betweener? I don't know why I said that. Or old feelings. You could be moving on from old immature feelings or old immature ways of giving your feelings away too. Could be you're dealing with oh, you know what it is too? It's things change. Maybe you realize that you've changed, and some things that you used to think were how you do things are not how you do things, and it may be in regards to your emotions. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Unfinished Symphony. This may be about a person you were with in the past. Anyway. Oh, y'all got love things. Let's see what's up with this. Okay. Okay, so you get flexible, you get the Star, right? And in the context of the Six of Cups, it could be related to children. I almost feel like you got blessed by a situation. And like, maybe it's like you took time out to kind of work on yourself, to get back in balance, to get some rest, and maybe now you're ready to make these kinds of decisions you needed to make before. It could be too that you're finally poised to make a move in some regard, or that you're waiting now. You can actually wait for things to come to you is the other thing, and that you're open to how it's going to happen. Capricorn tends to really push towards what they want all the time. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a good way, but it's like, it can be stressful. And if you've been doing that shit your whole life, you might be tired of it. Or you might have been tired of how you've been doing this. Like, how you've been working may not have been the best way to work. Maybe you also are just like, maybe someone sees that in you, but something fated is coming. Or it could be the fates. You could feel touched by the fates. Maybe you are taking advantage of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or it only would have come to you because you were arrested. Or maybe you're like really into somebody. You're like, yo, this is the one. I don't know why I get that. But Capricorn, y'all are very much into being committed with someone. But y'all will also run through people and toss their ass to the side if they are not fulfilling your needs. And again, that's a positive. You know, you're not trying to waste time. But then you be getting caught up in shit because you might think, oh, they are what I wanted. They're all these things that I thought I wanted in life. And no. And it's like tied to like what you thought you wanted is tied to like your identity and shit. This could be different. Could be a fated situation that challenges how you see these types of connections. Because y'all be like, y'all will get up your person's ass though. I will say that, Capricorn, get up your ass. But that's only when people start to act funny. You know, you were cool and then they start acting weird. You're like, nah, fuck that. So I get it. But I think that like you sort of trust that whatever this unconventional situation is actually good for you. And it might, or it could also just be how you invest things or how you spend your time. But with the Six of Pentacles, also with the Six of Cups, there's a pentacle for every cup. So maybe the situation is filling you up. Like, or it's just like you feel more balanced, because that's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting on this is a lot of balance. You're able to get back to work on something that you love, maybe working and putting love into it again. Maybe you're working on a labor of love. And it has you feeling blessed. Has you feeling like you can make decisions and make the right kinds of decisions. You feel comfortable in that. Capricorns are a lot of things. I don't think y'all can be impulsive, but it's like usually impulsive about something that you've been thinking about for a while, if that makes sense. Because and not even overthought it to death. You're like, well, this fits all the criteria of if this ever happened, I got to jump on it. Whatever it is, the situation that you're choosing not to leave. Might involve a kid. Or it might involve a small start. Oh. It could be that someone's far away. They could be an air sign, and maybe it's like this is the first time you've offered this kind of thing, and this is the first time they've ever like kind of connected with someone like that, and y'all are like, here's what I got. And it's not that they're gonna swing at you, it's just that like y'all are actually maybe giving to a situation, and it's like maybe it's scary. It's a big decision, whatever it is you're choosing to do. It doesn't have to be a commitment like that, but a big decision in terms of like, you know, if you're over here unlocking that part of yourself that you don't normally give people, then it is a very big decision whether they know that you're doing that or not. Truth is, they want to be with you, or you want to be with them. It's mutual. That's so funny. Well, okay, if y'all had I don't want to say a parting of ways, maybe decide like, if y'all are out in the cold, and y'all are really be happy with each other, just get that shit sorted. If on the other hand, because the Tower card just flashed up, maybe it's kind of like y'all been caught in limbo. So it's either like we do the damn thing and we get the 10 of Cups, or we just part ways on this shit. Because it could have been stressful. And then I say that, and then the 10 of Cups is at the bottom, and I really work these cards. So, ooh, don't do that thing where you're like, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait for them to tell me, shut up. You know, what if they aren't as, I don't want to say not as smart as you, but what if they aren't as smart as you? Or aware as you, and you over here, you know, stubborning your way out of some shit you want. Like, don't do that. Don't stubborn your way out of something you want. You don't deserve that, Capricorn. You work too goddamn hard. Too hard. So let's see the outcome for what happens this month, okay? You got to. Oh, well, to the haters. You got change. This looks so goofy, and I know that y'all laugh and stuff like that, but like, you're not really goofy like that, but you're like, fuck it, I'm out. Maybe you're gonna get on your hot air balloon. And then solitude. It may be a change to your idea of solitude. It could be maybe you plan on moving and like living away from roommates. That could be one thing. Oh, and the one at the bottom of the deck, which normally I don't set it like this, is relaxation. So maybe you're choosing to like make a big move on your own, and it's going to contribute to that, but let's see. Or maybe the big move could be mentally or emotionally. Actually, I want to use these ones. You want to move on from a heartbreaking situation. If it's a physical move, it could be a place. If it is a, I don't think it's moving on from a relationship. It may be moving on to a relationship, like a more serious one. Or maybe that moving on to the relationship may involve a physical move. Shit, gone. Especially if it's somewhere nice. On top of the change card, we got the 10 of Cups. If you're stressed out about this change you're making, you know, I mean, hey, we all got to feel a little bit of nerves before we do some big shit. You know, being anxious isn't always because you're afraid. Or you could be a little afraid, but mostly because you're afraid. Like, what if you like, oh, I do all this and then it actually happens? Could be afraid of that. And then what's up with the Solitude card? The Chariot and the Hermit. And death. Huh. These are all big ass energies, Capricorn. This is a solo trip. But I get that this is a solo major thing you're doing by yourself. Like, you're not telling anybody that this is what you're planning on doing. And it could be leaving a situation, but I feel like this is you really going, I'm looking internally to find this answer. And they're both going in the same direction too. Internally, like internally, within yourself, the answer is going in this direction. The Chariot, emotions, but being balanced in them, moving forward, and like really moving forward. Like, and typically you can kind of see the shield as a circle, but I read that as like the Wheel of Fortune. So riding on the Wheels of Fortune, and it may be a big change to what you're used to. Maybe you're used to being alone in a certain way, but alone together. The moon in the world. Secretly wishing for the world. Or maybe you look at the moon, right? And you look into the moon when you have these still times and you're alone and you think about this, right? Like I said, don't stubborn your way out of a good situation. Even if it's not what you originally thought it would be. Might be stressed about the changes, but make them. Yeah, Capricorn, sorry. That went from up here to like, whoop. But, hey, your situation seems pretty cute to me. But, yeah, go on and get it. I don't even think it's an apology thing. I would just say speak on it before there's nothing to speak on. Damn. Okay, Cap. I'll see you later. Tell me what's up. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Bye.